Stop everything you're doing right now before YouTube deletes this video. Listen closely. What if I told you that everything you know about death is a lie? Imagine an ancient hidden text that claims to map out exactly what happens the moment you draw your last breath, a text so profound, it doesn't just talk about the afterlife, it guides you through it. But there's a twist. Miss one moment in this journey, and you risk eternal entrapment today. You're about to unlock the Tibetan Book of the Dead, a sacred guide crafted over 1,000 years ago, written to take us to the edge of existence and back. Watching this could change everything: how you live, how you die, and what you believe about life itself. But know this, once you see this, there's no going back. Are you ready to confront the ultimate truth? Think about this. Despite all our modern technology, despite all our scientific advancements, one question remains as elusive as ever. What happens after we die? The truth is, we're no closer to understanding it than the people of ancient Tibet. And maybe that's why this book still holds such power, why it still captures imaginations across the world. It dares to answer life's biggest question over centuries. This text has drawn the interest of monks, mystics, and even scientists. Why? Because it makes a revolutionary claim: consciousness doesn't end when our bodies die. Instead, it goes on a journey through unseen realms, each stage offering profound possibilities for liberation or rebirth. But here's where things get even stranger. These ancient descriptions match up with modern accounts of near-death EXP experiences. People who have come back from clinical death often talk about a brilliant light, about meeting spiritual beings, about feeling a profound peace. Could it really be a coincidence, or are we glimpsing something about the very fabric of consciousness itself? Imagine the shocking realizations of this. What if these teachings could unlock insights into our minds, our awareness, the very essence of who we are? What if studying this ancient text could help us understand the reality we live in and how we perceive it in ways we never thought possible? The potential here is staggering, linking ancient spiritual wisdom with today's cutting-edge explorations of consciousness. But here's the twist. The true power of the Tibetan Book of the Dead isn't just in its description of death. It's what it can teach us about life, by daring us to face death, to understand that everything is temporary. It challenges us to live with a sense of purpose, clarity, and compassion that most of us never fully realize. It's not just a guide for the dying, it's a wake-up call for the living. As you hear this, you might feel a mix of awe and fear. That's exactly the reaction it was meant to provoke. So I invite you to keep an open mind as we dive deeper, because to truly understand this ancient wisdom, we need to explore its origins and the visionary master who brought it into the world. Are you ready to meet the extraordinary figure behind this sacred knowledge? Let's begin. What if I told you that the Tibetan Book of the Dead isn't just for the dying? What if it's a roadmap designed for anyone navigating the profound transitions of life? At the heart of this extraordinary teaching lies the concept of the Bardo in Tibetan Buddhism. A Bardo isn't just a state between death and rebirth. It's any transitional phase where everything familiar dissolves, opening a doorway to profound transformation. About it. How many times in your life have you found yourself suspended between what was and what's yet to be? Those moments of uncertainty, those times of change and potential, each one is a Bardo. Now here's where the Tibetan Book of the Dead, also known as the Bardo Thodol, goes deeper. It reveals not one, but three major Bardos, each representing a crucial stage in consciousness, offering unique challenges and opportunities for growth. Are you ready? Ready to explore these hidden realms? First, we enter the initial Bardo, the moment of death itself, but don't think of it as an ending. Instead, imagine a blinding flash of pure consciousness, a moment of absolute clarity where the deepest truths of existence are revealed. Then comes the second B, the B of visions. Picture yourself surrounded by breathtaking visions, both peaceful and terrifying, swirling around you in a divine dance. But here's the twist. These aren't external forces. We will come back to that later. Finally, we enter the third Bardo, the threshold of rebirth. Imagine your consciousness stripped of the physical, standing at the edge of new life, where every thought, every desire shapes the reality of your next incarnation. And here's where the Tibetan Book of the Dead offers a revolutionary truth. You don't have to wait until death to experience these. Every day of your life contains these transitions, each one an opportunity for spiritual awakening, that sense of disorientation when you're caught between dreams and waking, a mini moment of death, those rare moments of clarity when you're fully immersed in creating something time-dissolving. You're touching the edge of the Bardo of visions, and every time you stand at a life-altering choice, weighing different paths, you're experiencing your own Bardo of rebirth. And now, as we stand on the threshold of this ancient wisdom, we're ready to venture even deeper. What actually happens in that pivotal moment when life slips away? Brace yourself, because we're about to step into the heart of the first B, the moment of death, where the ultimate opportunity for liberation awaits. Picture this: you're standing on the edge of everything you've ever known. In front of you is a light, so brilliant, so all-encompassing that it seems to hold the secrets of existence itself. Behind you are the echoes of the life you've just left behind, dissolving into a blur. This is the moment of death, the place where Tibetan wisdom and the latest insights from near-death research converge. Are you ready to uncover what lies beyond that dazzling threshold in this extraordinary instant? Tibetan Buddhism tells us death is not just a medical event. It's an incredible doorway, a divine threshold leading to liberation or rebirth. Imagine that moment as your final breath slips away, your heartbeat fades, and your physical senses fall silent, but your consciousness, freed from its earthly bounds, is more alive than ever. This is the gateway to unimaginable possibilities. The ancient texts call this the clear light, a blinding, brilliant radiance that shines as the purest essence of mind itself. This light, Tibetan wisdom teaches, is not an illusion or a comforting hallucination. It's the truest reality, the ultimate nature of everything you've ever known. In this moment, you're given a rare chance to see the universe as it really is, without the filters of everyday life. And here's where the stakes soar. If you can recognize this light as your own true essence, your own awareness, you can achieve ultimate liberation in a single instant. Imagine the possibility, breaking free from the cycle of life and death, attaining a state of absolute freedom beyond anything we can conceive. But this moment is as fleeting as it is powerful. The experience of the clear light lasts only an instant before it fades, and for many this opportunity slips away like a dream upon waking. Those who are unprepared, who haven't cultivated this awareness in life, may find the light overwhelming, even frightening. Instead of recognizing it as their own nature, they perceive it as an external, unknown force, and with this fear comes retreat, pulling the consciousness deeper into the realms of the Bardos, moving away from enlightenment and towards rebirth. Think about the hidden truths of this teaching. It suggests that at the very end of life, in that final instant, you are presented with a last opportunity to reach enlightenment, a chance that is perhaps more powerful than any other moment in existence. It's the ultimate test of awareness, one that even the most advanced spiritual practitioners train their entire lives to face. What if this was something you could prepare for too? What if the final moment of your life didn't have to be marked by fear or confusion, but by clarity and liberation? But here's the incredible truth revealed by Bardo Thodol. This opportunity isn't just reserved for death. Tibetan masters teach that through deep meditation, and spiritual practice, you can encounter glimpses of the clear light even in life. These rare moments of transcendence are like training sessions, preparing you to face the ultimate moment of truth with strength and awareness. So how does one prepare for such a pivotal moment in life? Through mindfulness, meditation, and spiritual practice, you begin to train the mind to recognize the clear light. This is why Tibetan Buddhist practitioners dedicate years, even lifetimes, to mastering the art of awareness. The more you cultivate this practice, the more prepared you'll be to see the clear light for what it truly is in that ultimate moment. Imagine preparing for death not as an act of fear, but as an empowering journey towards divine freedom. Yet for many, the journey doesn't end with the clear light. For those who are not yet ready to fully recognize it, the journey continues into realms of intense and vivid experiences. And here the mind's projections take on surreal forms, peaceful or terrifying, that reflect our deepest fears, attachments and desires. Imagine this: you've stepped beyond the light, deeper into the unknown, and now you're standing in what seems like a divine theater. Brilliant figures of radiant beauty and terrifying monsters of unfathomable power surround you. But here's the twist: these beings aren't separate from you. They are projections of your own mind, reflections of every hidden fear, every secret longing, every unhealed wound. This is the second Bardo, the Bardo of visions, a journey through your own subconscious on a scale beyond anything you've experienced. Are you ready to confront the truth about yourself in this stag?